it's Sweety Pie and welcome back to my channel. I know I have no makeup on. I look so haggard right now. But today I wanted to do a full face of Wet n Wild. I really took out every piece of Wet n Wild that I have currently in my collection, and there's even a couple of products that I've tried, I know I love, but I actually just ran out. Their liquid foundation is great, but I do have a couple things to replace them. I've been using this. This is their Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation. I'm going to apply it today. I'm going to talk about all these products. I have a bunch of new products, and I have a bunch of old products that I'm also going to use so that I can accomplish a full face. But the first thing that I wanted to do is my brows. Okay, and sadly but true, I don't think I'm going to do them on camera. It just takes so long, and it's a pain to edit, to be perfectly honest. So I think I'm just going to do my brows off camera. And yeah, let's get into this video. Do not forget to subscribe if you enjoy these videos. If you enjoy, you know, my pretty face, then definitely subscribe. And like this video if you enjoyed it. Make sure you click the bell notification because, you know, you won't get my videos if you don't. And yeah, let's just again, I wanted to tell you the products that I'm using for my brows today. And Wet n Wild has quite a few brow products. They even have more brow products than I have. And oh, I would actually love to get some more. Like me, I think this one is their newest one, but I could be wrong. Anyway, so the Wet n Wild brow products that I have right here, this is their Ultimate Brow Kit. I used the crap out of this. So essentially what this is just a powder brow kit with a wax. And it did come with a couple little tools, but of course I lost those really quickly. This is a great brow powder. It works wonderfully. I used to stencil on my brows. I don't currently do that anymore, but when I did, it was amazing. Today, I think I might throw in a little bit of this powder. We'll see, especially like I find that sometimes powder can be a lot more natural when you're trying to do those like hair-like strokes. Since I do not have a brush tip like my MAC one or the Urban Decay, I love those brow pencils. Oh, I love having, it's like a liquid liner for your brows. It saved my life. I have no brows. Yeah, so the next thing I wanted to talk about for brows, I probably won't use this today, but this used to be like one of my go-tos. This is the Wet n Wild, what do they call this? The Color Icon Brow Pencil. You can get this for like $2. It has a awesome spoolie on the end of it. Comes in quite a few colors. I have 2 of them, it looks like. I have, oh, both of these are Brunettes Do It Better. They look lighter and darker. Let's take a look. But yeah, the formula on these, oh no, they're both the same. I'm an idiot. Alright, so the formula on these is a little bit waxy and it does come off really quickly. So you want to sharpen your pencil really well so that you have like, you know, a little tip instead of being a nub and you're getting a ton of product in your brows. This isn't my favorite This isn't my favorite brow product from Wet n Wild right now. My favorite one so far is definitely their retractable brow pencil. This is a much better formula. It could be thinner. It's like one of the ones that is in a triangle, but this formula works great in my brows, and it came in like 6 or 7 different colors, which I was like, ooh, nice. My color is ash brown, by the way. I do my brows a little bit darker now because I used to have lighter hair, and so I did them lighter. I cursed myself because I have a whole jar of Anastasia Beverly Hills in blonde, and it's just like, I'm never going to be able to use all that. I have been using it a little bit for like the little hairs, but it's hard to do with a brush. Anyway, I'm talking too much. I'm going to get my brows done, and yeah, then we can start this video. Brows are on. Everything's on point. I haven't used this in a bit. And I did notice that now that I'm actually not filling in my brows and I'm actually using the pencil to fill it in, it seemed a little bit more waxy. But it's still really nice, and I just don't think it looks like, it's not going to look majorly natural unless you use like a really light hand, You grab a little of the eyeshadow and a little bit of the clear pomade, and you just kind of mix it together on the pomade itself and, you know, run it through your brows. You can do little cute strokes, even though I feel like there's like a little divot there. Oh gosh, brows are always my weakness. I hope they look okay. I like these products. This, I kind of wish I had used this for my brows today, because I was like, oh, maybe this would have been better. I don't know. Either way, I'm not unhappy with them, but I'm always unhappy with them. So let's get on with the rest of this. So what I'm going to do is, for my foundation, I'm going to be using their new, this is their Photo Focus Stick Foundation. I really like their other foundation. Although the smell was always an issue, I actually really enjoyed it. And I've been really enjoying a couple primers from them as well. Now this one is an oldie, but a goodie. I think that this is really similar to the Laura Mercier, their actual primer, just their normal primer, like the first one they came out with, because it says it's the magic potion. It refines pores, fills fine lines, brightens complexion and even skin tone. Water, dimethicone. Oh no. That is not, yeah, there it is. So it's actually lower down on the, it has ascorbic acid, not tested on animals, all that good stuff, made in China. Anyway, it is a white primer, and literally it's just like a moisturizing primer. It's not like overly pore filling, in my opinion, but it does feel really nice on the skin. After that is sufficiently done, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do in my head, and what I think I'm actually going to do, I really like to use a little bit of this liquid highlighter, but I'm trying to figure out, do I put it on before or do I put it on after? Gosh, I almost had like a freak out. A little bit of that primer, I've never had that happen before. It kind of like balled up on my hands. It didn't do it on my face though. It looks completely fine on my face. Holy, that scared me. Okay, anyway, I think I'm going to throw a little bit of this on underneath. This is the Hello Halo Liquid Highlighter. This is the one in Rosy and Ready. So pretty. And it has a big, huge doe applicator, and they keep coming out with shades. This one is obviously pinker. And I'm just gonna dot that. And I am using the, what is this called? The GT19 from Copycat Beauty. I'm going to be doing a review on them today after this video. So yeah, as you can see, that gives you like a super pretty glow, and I'm not sure if it's gonna like show underneath the foundation, but we will see. Anyways, let's go on with the stick foundation. I will probably just fast forward through this so you can see me applying it, but you know, we don't need to, oh, I kind of made a little boo-boo. I had it like pulled up a little bit, so I scrunched it. Makeup mishap. But it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's go applying. Alright, now one thing that I wish I had that I don't have, I only have one powder from Wet n Wild. I don't have like an under eye setting powder. I have their, which I love, their pressed powder. This is their Photo Focus in Neutral Beige. So that is what I'm going to use on my whole face, and as well as my eyes. And then we will bronze up the face and whatnot. But I really love this powder, and I love putting it on with a powder puff, so that's what we're going to do today. And for concealer, where is my concealer? Here we are. I just have the Photo Focus concealer. This one is in, do you have a name? Light Ivory. Oh, who would have thought? This is Classic Ivory, this is Light Ivory. I wonder how close they are. I know this is like a little tiny bit dark. This is not like a super brightening. Oh, it's a little brightening. Well, we should definitely set this before we forget this. Oh God. And setting powder. I just had it, did I not? Oh yes, I did, right here. So yes, the Photo Focus powder. As you can see, I have loved this powder. This powder has had a lot of attention from me. I'm just gonna rub and set my under eyes. I don't expect any brightening from this because actually it's kind of darkening my concealer a little bit. But that's just because it is a skin powder, not a face powder or under eye powder. Alright, I'm going to go in with my dry, and I find that this, it takes a bit to come off. Like, that's why I think I really loved putting it on with a powder puff, because you can really like dig into that powder. But using a brush, just, I wasn't getting any like product off. See, like, I don't feel like I'm getting that much product. I don't know. Maybe for my neck. I wouldn't mind using a brush for my neck just because I'm not putting as much product there. I just want to like lightly set it. But for the rest of me, I want my makeup to stay. Like, I just do. There we go. That's looking really nice. Honestly, I realized that I look really flat because my under eyes and I haven't done any contouring, but once we put bronzer and everything on and then we set it with their new, this is gonna look so good. Oh. Alright, so that is what we've got. I have sufficiently powdered. I kind of switched from using the damp one to using my dry one. The damp one, I don't know. I love this sponge. I love the bigness of it. I love everything about it. I'll try and link it below. If I don't remember and someone looks, just let me know in the comments and I will comment back where I got that sponge, because it's like an e.l.f. full face wet dry sponge. I can't remember. Damn. Anyway. So now we're going to go in with a bronzer, and I'm actually planning on doing like a really glowy blush, and of course Wet n Wild with their highlights. I have a brand new highlight to use from them, but I still want to use bronzer. I still want to liven up my face a little bit. It's really, really flat right now, and I have this one. I don't know if you can get this one, but I know they just came out with some other bronzers. So this is the Your Dragon Me Down limited edition bronzer. It had a dragon on it, and if I can find a picture of what it looked like, I will insert it here. But this was so good. It goes away really quickly though. Like, you can see, honestly, I didn't think I was gonna hit pan that quickly. That video wasn't that long ago. Like, it wasn't even 6 months ago. I just am baffled. Honestly. Oh, there's a hair. That's when you got 3 kitties in the house. Anyway, I'm going to bronze my face with another one of those like Danielle Bregoli products. This is their Paris Tools GT01. It's supposed to mimic a Marc Jacobs brush. And I'm going to dip in here like lightly because this brush is huge. I love it, but I also don't want to look too crazy today. Into a blush. I have 2 blushes from, well, I don't have 2 blushes from Wet n Wild. I have another one that I'm just not that fond of. I will get it. Just give me a sec. The Color Icon Ombre blushes. This one is in Purple Haze. And just honestly, unless I'm really going for that kind of look, I don't know. I'm not big on this blush. I'll give you a bit of a swatch on my hand. It's like a glowy, see, you can't even really see it that well. I don't know, it's kind of a glowy with like iridescent-y, like it's not shimmery, but it's very like, I don't know, odd. I don't like this blush that much. Sorry, but I do absolutely adore these 2 blushes. These are Wet n Wild Baked blushes. This one is in Hummingbird Hype. These are both limited edition. Sorry, Anyway. Limited edition, Hummingbird Hype, beautiful, beautiful. It's like a peachy dream. Honestly, if you were of a darker skin tone, you could use this as a highlight and it would be absolutely blinding. But the blush we're going to use today is actually this one in Don't Flutter Yourself. So pretty. Oh. Let's swatch that right there. See, like, oh, it's just so reflective, super pretty. And I'm just gonna use one of these brushes, and be careful with your application, obviously, when you have like a really shimmery blush. Ooh, people say not to smile, but it's just, see, instantly it just like wakes up that cheek. And honestly, right now, I've been bringing my blush up like pretty high. I don't know, I've been liking the look and the shininess of my face. And I'm not really worried too much about pores right now. I'm just like, you know what? I love it. I think it looks super, super youthful and pretty. No, I don't have perfect skin. You know, I said the same thing when I did my Natasha Denona Bloom review. I love that palette. I love how it makes my face look. It makes me look youthful, and it makes me look, you know, I don't even know what to call it. It's just like happy. I don't know. Anyway, I'm stupid. Let's go on with the highlight. I have tons of Wet n Wild highlights. I have this one in Blossom Glow. Then I have this one, which was limited edition in Winter Falls in LA. Love this. It's like an iridescent green. Very, very cool eyeshadow. Then I have Precious Petals, which was the very first one I ever purchased. They're all beautiful, but I really, really love this highlighter in here. I've used this several times. It's a loose highlighter, so of course it's a little messy, but honestly, it doesn't come out of the packaging quite as messy as I thought it would. I am going to use a wet sponge to apply this. You can use like a highlighting brush like this. I just think that it kind of will fluff in some areas that you might not want it to fluff. So yeah, anyway, let's open this up. And then this is a product that if you use a wet beauty blender, it's not going to damage the product in any way. So yeah, dipping it in. Ooh, here, should we do a swatch? I gotta do it on my other hand. I don't have any room. Oh God, look at how pretty that is. Like, come on, people. Oh gosh, okay, let's bathe in this. There's a lot on there. There we go. Oh my God. Let's F it. Let's just go in hard. Oh my gosh, people, come on. Come on, come on, man. And this is super angelic. Like, this isn't like, a lot of their baked highlighters can be a little bit heavy on the skin. This looks, dare I say, a little natural. Like, ooh, that was a lot on my nose, but like, look at how pretty that looks. Ooh, I really love this. This is like, oh, every time I use this, I'm just more and more in love. And then you can always switch over to the other side and just kind of, you know, do some damage control after you lost your shit on a highlighter that you love. Yep. Now, let's just set the face, and then we will go on to eyes. I'm excited to do eyes because I have some new palettes that I haven't even used yet. I know I never do first impressions. Do not judge me. This is the Photo Focus Rose 3-in-1 Primer Water. It says Prep, Set, and Refresh. Obviously, any water is a... Everything is set, and we're ready to go. I do have a primer, but I also have some other primers that I'd like to use. These are the brand new Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Cream Liquid Eyeshadows. Now, I have 2 of the matte ones and 1 shimmer. I'm not sure if I'll use this shimmer. I will swatch it for you, but it was nice. I've worn it once already, but it's not quite as impactful as, you know, like the Stila ones, or even the Essence ones are pretty good. But these ones I was pretty impressed with. These are the colors Camelback? Yeah, Camelback and Putty in My Hands. Now, I accidentally bought Putty in My Hands thinking it would be really close to my natural skin color. It wasn't. So I had to go back and get Camel's Back. I'm just swatching them on my hand for you. And these, they kind of dry like liquid lips. They're not quite as sticky or as weird feeling as putting a liquid lip all over your eye would be, but they dry down really well. And they also blend out like extremely well. I don't know, I hate it, like I don't want to be a dick, but I feel like if the Huda Beauty ones had been like these, I may have liked them a shit ton more. I don't know. That's mean. I don't know. I just didn't like them that much, and I feel bad because a lot of people do like them. Anyway, let's go into eyes. I am just going to take a short break. I really need to get a glass of water. So we're going to go in with this. This is the Camelback. This is their Liquid Catsuit eyeshadow primer, or it's not an eyeshadow primer. It's a cream liquid eyeshadow. And this one is like the closest one to my shade. Now, or my skin tone. What I think about these is that you should make sure that you get your entire eyeball when you're priming, because like think about putting a liquid lipstick on your eye. If you miss some spots, if you don't blend it properly, it is going to leave it patchy where you didn't blend it. So if you're using them as a base right now like I am, really make sure that you get your entire lid. And it does cancel out a lot of, like, you know, veins and discoloration, anything you've got on your lids. And it comes in a super variety of colors. There was like at least 5 like skin tony colors. This one in Putty in my hands is just like a little bit darker, a little more cool toned, so it doesn't look right on my eyes, but you know, that's the breaks. I have like 1, 2, 3 different eye brushes from Wet n Wild, including the one I used for my brows. I'm going to use them as much as I can. If I need like a smaller crease brush, I will go into my little collection here. I think I'm going to use, I'm going to use this little Sephora one. This is from the $88 brush set. I will try and remember to link that. But yeah, so the first color I'm going to go into is, they don't have names, Melissa. So yeah, this is the VI Purple. I'm going to go into this top shade right here because that seems like a pretty smart place to start. Ooh, you get some depth from that. I think I'm going to go more cool tone just because obviously we're using like that green liner. And the one I'm going to go into is this top transition shade. And we're going to just dab into it. Doesn't seem to be kicking up too much. And it is providing some depth. Just taking that clean blending brush and sweeping it over the very top of my brow just to, you know, clean it up. Gosh, why are my looks so smoky lately? Alright, well now I'm actually going to go into this. It's kind of a purple. We'll see how purple it actually shows up. And I'm going to put it on my Sephora brush just because it's a little smaller. A little bit of fallout there. And we're going to pack it on the edge here. And I'm just going to see if I can see that it's purple. And it's going to be like right on that outer edge. Just in like, so I have like smoked myself out to oblivion. Now I want to put one of these purples on the lid. I'm just doing like a basic one today, and oh, I want to use this gold as well. We'll probably use this gold in the inner corner. So yeah, which purple shall we use? Should we mix them? Maybe we should use 2. You know what, we're gonna use 2. I'm gonna start off by putting this one in the middle. So, oh, should I like baste first a little bit? Let's just wet the shadow and see how far it's gonna go. So I've got a little bit on my finger here. Ooh, that is dark. Ooh, I'm thinking I want this all over the place now. That looks so pretty. Now we're going to go in with that really pretty metallic gold there. I have definitely stained my fingers a bit from that shadow, just so everybody knows. Pinks kind of stain sometimes. It's a thing. Remember it. Write it down. Take notes. All that good stuff. Ooh, that gold is pretty. Oh, gosh. How pretty is that? All right. Oh, this is like looking beautiful. I think that with some mascara, it'll look even better, but yeah. So I actually happen to have a purple mascara from Wet n Wild. This is the only Wet n Wild mascara I have, so I'm gonna use Lash Paradise on my top, and then I will use this on my bottom. So again, obviously, we're gonna try and do some eyeliner. This might take me a minute, but this is so far what we're looking like. I don't know, I'm like a little bit weirded out by the blending here, but I think once we put everything on, it's gonna look really nice, so bear with me, people. Alright guys, after wrestling with that eyeliner, you know what, it actually didn't apply too badly, but I'll give you a close-up after I put on mascara, and I did want to just talk about a couple other products. Sadly, I think this is like worn out. No lashes today. I'm just not in the mood for lashes today. I don't wear lashes that often, guys. I really don't. I'm just not that big on them. And I'm trying to figure out whether I want to do the green lip or if I should just go for like the coral one. Coral it is. Right into your lip groove. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Like, I feel like my eyes are a little bit dark. I think I need like a little bit of lightness in here, and I'm just like looking around like, what can I put that would be a little bit lighter? Ooh! Should we use this? Do you think this would like clash? You know what? Let's try. I'm going to take a little bit of this Liquid Catsuit Shimmer in Fairy Tale Ending. Just lightly dot it on my finger. I don't know. It did make it a little bit pinker, but it's not like breathtaking. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I think that is the end of this Get Ready With Me. I'm just going to do one more spritz, take my hair down, and yeah, let's do a final look at the look. Alright guys, well, this is the look that we created today. So this shows it a little bit better, more light. And as much as I love that inner corner there, it seems to be just a tiny bit dark for my eyes. But I really do like the eyes today. I think that using the Liquid Catsuit was a great idea. It worked really well and my eyes aren't bothered at all. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Let me put you back. But yeah, I just wanted to play today. I wanted to play with you guys today and show you these new Wet n Wild products. I'm still not sure if I'm going to review these palettes from Wet n Wild. I know that there's 2 more, and I'm just not sure if I need them. Comment down below if you guys would like me to buy them and swatch them all for you guys. If I get enough comments, you know, I can go and buy the other 2 palettes. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this wasn't like long and boring and just dragged on and on for you guys. I really want to like, you know, do something different. I don't know. Reviews are awesome, but I want to do something different on YouTube. Anyway, as for everything that was new, I'm trying to look around. I love this Wet n Wild I'm So Lit highlighter. It's the loose powder one. Oh my. This eyeshadow palette was really, really pretty. I just think that I needed like maybe this color to lighten up my inner corner. But as for blending, it was pretty good. I think I need to play around with them a little bit more to get my full opinion. What else was new? Oh yeah, the foundation stick. I love this foundation stick from Wet n Wild. I think that it lasts a super, super long time, and it's like a little dewier than their other foundation. I think it's just a little bit more, like, I don't know, I feel like I have like creamy skin. I have noticed that it does kind of sink in a little bit to my lines, but so many foundations and stuff do that. I have more problems on my forehead than I do under my eyes. Like, what? Anyway, I've been really enjoying this foundation stick. If you like a little bit more of a dewy foundation that gives you a little more life to the skin, I think it is pretty full coverage though. I think you can definitely get full coverage out of this, especially coming from somebody who's got like problematic skin. Anyway, I also really love this Photo Focus Rose 3-in-1 Primer Water, but there isn't a whole hell of a lot in here. There's only 1.52 fluid ounces in here. 423 mils, 25 mils? No, 45 mils. Oh my god. So, you know, for the price, I think that you could buy something better. The Morphe one, the like continuous setting spray, it's $20, and there is a shoot ton of product in there. So, yeah. As for like the blushes, I really love these, and I don't know if you can get them anymore, but if you can get them, or if you can get your hands on any of the Wet n Wild baked blushes, definitely I would say run on that one. The liquid eyeshadows, I really like these. I don't know, this one kind of let me down a little bit, but the actual matte ones are awesome. I really love them, and I kind of wish they were as good as the Huda ones. Like, or the Huda ones were, you know what I mean. Anyway, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel if this is the first time you've, you know, watched me. Oh my gosh, like every time I think that, like someone new watching this video for the first time, do they think I'm crazy? I don't know. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and I'll let you guys go. Mwah. Bye!